Hello! Today we are reviewing this lovely set of Supergranulating Watercolors by Schminke. This set of many is called Tundra, and it's the only one I have so far. And let's find out if I think I should buy more or stop here. Let's start seeing what it is. I have already used it a lot, so it's not new. It's a small box with five tubes of 5 millimeters each, so they're quite small and expensive, but they are special colors, so they might be worth the price. There are 5 colors. There is the Tundra Rose, Tundra Pink, let's put it here. There is Tundra Green, there is Tundra Orange, there is Tundra Violet, and Tundra Blue. I have also squeezed mine in 5 half pans, so we will swatch also the pans to see if there is a difference in granulation between the tubes and the pans, and we will see if they re-wet well enough. Let's start swatching the tubes. I'll put a small amount here. Let's swatch them. Okay, let's start with orange. Orange is a composition of 3 pigments. It's PR233, which is Potter's Pink. It's a very delicate granulating pink, and I use it a lot actually, and it's very nice in mixes. And then there is PBR7, which is basically burnt sienna, and PY43, which is a yellow ochre, the natural yellow ochre. So it's an earthy tones, it's yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and Potter's Pink. This is the tube, very nice granulation. And let's see now the pan. It's not so easy to re-wet, but yes, it does re-wet. Here it is. This paper is Artisa watercolor sketchbook, so it's not cotton, it's cellulose. And on cotton, the granulation should be more obvious. But you can see that it does granulate, although the paper is not very rough. This probably thank you to the Potter's Pink. Let's go to the Tundra Pink. Pink is PB29, which is ultramarine blue, and PR233, which is again Potter's Pink. Wow, this is very lovely. It's a dark pink. It is very granulating. It's also very transparent, you see. The only opaque should be the green in this set. We'll see it later. This is mastone and this is diluted. You can see a nice separation of the 2 colors. Now let's check the pan. This paper is smooth, so granulation should be slightly more difficult, but I can still see a lot of granulation. Can you see the pigment concentrating in some points? And I don't see much difference between the pans and the tube. Let's go to the violet. The violet is, once again, PB29, so ultramarine, and PBR6. PBR6 is the synthetic version of PBR7. So it's, once again, burnt sienna, but synthetic and not natural. It's a very dark violet. It's almost a black. You know that burnt sienna and ultramarine give the so-called Jane's gray, which is exactly the mixture of these two colors. So although it's called the violet, I would call it more a gray. Let's see the pan. Oh no, this is the blue. This is the blue. Made a mistake. Okay, as you see, it's staining. Okay, I'll go here for the violet, which once again, to me, it's more a gray than a violet. And you can see very well the color separation in the tube. I'm not sure that it is so obvious in the pan, but yes, I can see very well the blue and the brown separating, which is a lovely effect. Let's put some more. Obviously, water helps this effect, separation and granulation, and it is really nice. Let's go through the blue. The blue is ultramarine blue, PB29, and PBR7, which is the natural version of burnt sienna. So basically it's like the violet, but with the natural pigment, brown pigment, and not the synthetic. Also the proportion is probably more favorable to the blue. There was a little of separation. I could see the binder there. This is very much dark blue to me. I don't see, it's probably much more blue pigment than the brown pigment. And let's go to the pan. It is granulating, but I don't see color separation as I see in the other. I see it very much in here. You see the blue and the yellow or the burnt sienna separating very much here. And also here I see the color separation, but in the blue it's less obvious. Let's take some from the pan. What I see is a very dark ultramarine blue. It is granulating, but ultramarine is a granulating pigment. And now we go to the last one, Tundra green, which should be probably more opaque. Actually, it is opaque, I would say. And this is made with two pigments, which is PBR6, the synthetic burnt sienna. It's very granulating. And P green 19, which is cobalt green pale. So cobalt is also very granulating by nature. Let's go to the pan. I would say that the pan even accentuate the granulation. It is obviously more opaque than the others. You see, it is very opaque, this one. It is really granulating, and I don't see much color separation in this one. I should see some PBR6, but I don't really see it, but I see a lot of granulation. You see the pigment is concentrating in the holes of the paper. So I would say this is absolutely gorgeous. And my favorite are Tundra Violet and Tundra Pink. The orange is also very, very nice. It's an earthy color that I could easily use for landscapes. The blue is less special color, I would say, because it's a dark ultramarine blue, but I could easily replace it or mix it by myself. And the green is also very nice, but not so special. I would say that my chrome oxide green or earth green could easily replace this beautiful muted green. They're all muted tones, which I love very much. And let's see what it can offer when mixed. Perfect. Now I have prepared my paint and a grid where I can mix all the colors, and we see if they're lovely when mixed. Okay, so let's start with the orange. As you see, there is not a very strong dry shift, so they stay more or less the same. The green, once dry, is not so granulating. The other colors are more granulating. Also, the Tundra orange is not so granulating once dry. But these three in the middle, the pink, the violet, and the blue, are very strongly granulating. And what I like very much is that the violet has this incredible color separation, which is really lovely. And if you mix them together, you achieve incredible hues, and some combinations are really gorgeous, like the orange blue. Look at the color separation. Look at the blue and the green, how they fight for territory. And the pink and the blue, they give this beautiful texture for sky, or violet and blue, a beautiful night sky. Violet, orange, they also give this muted tone that you could use, for instance, for buildings. Same for orange, pink. In Italy, buildings often have this color. So I think they are a wonderful set, and I will maybe try more sets from this hypergranulating series and share the results with you. I would like to show you a sketch of watercolor pebbles that I have painted with this set, the Tundra set. and I have mixed all the colors together, and look how beautiful the result is. Look at the texture, look at the different combination, the color separation, the granulation. I really love to painting this with my granulating set from Schminke. So my final judgment is very, very good. If you don't want to miss my next reviews and swatches, do not hesitate to press the subscribe button. And also, if you have appreciated this video, please do give me a like. Thank you very much. Ciao from Italy.